Shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, we give all praises to the Heavenly Father,
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, HaKodash.
Double honors to the apostles, the bishops, and the elders at Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations, as always, to the elect. Great Millstone Dallas back with another live show, all right, on a Tuesday, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashem Shai, all right, to edify the flock, the elect, the remnant of the nation of Israel, all right, those who are preparing spiritually, all right, to the best of their ability to be exodus out of this new Egypt, all right, through offering up a righteous sacrifice through prayer, the renewing of your mind, all right, and putting off this world, understanding that this is not the end all be all for us, but as pilgrims, we're just passing through on our way to a holy place.
Yes.
All right, as the scriptures say in the book of Micah, depart, all right,
For
this is not your rest, because it is polluted, all right, and through receiving his wisdom in these latter days, one of the things that we have understood is how polluted this world is via understanding the laws, understanding the mind of the Most High through Yahweh Shai. We look at this world with disdain, all right, in hopes for order to be set up on the earth, as we are witnessing an absolute mess via the rulers, okay, the people, all right, whether it be men, women, or children. Everybody is completely out of order. Everybody's mindset is dead set on rebellion, wickedness, confusion, and we've been given life. Somebody get that in, I believe, Philippians, shine like lights in the world amongst a crooked and perverse generation. That's what we set out to do here, as through the best of our ability, we're keeping the commandments through faith in Yahweh Shai, and you know, hopefully you brothers and sisters are edified. No set topic. We just press record, and whatever comes up, comes out. Go ahead.
I think this is Philippians 2 and 15, starting verse 14. It says, do all things without murmuring and disputing.
Right, and do all things without murmuring and disputing, which all of us are in situations that are, you know, in a lot of, you know, in the flesh, it's not pleasing. But the last thing you want to do is become, you know, a murmurer, unappreciative of what the Lord has done and what he is doing, so that you don't allow bitterness to overtake you, okay? If you got issues, you hash them out through the Holy Spirit, through prayer, okay? And deal as men, upright men of Yahweh Bashem Shai, applying Yahweh Shai, okay? We don't want to, you know, be offended by prophecy. Whereas a lot of these prophecies are going to come with trials in the flesh. Go ahead.
Philippians 2 and 15, that ye may be blameless and harmless, the sons of Yahweh, without rebuke in the midst of a crooked and perverse nation.
Right, amongst a crooked and perverse nation. Go ahead.
Among whom ye shine as lights in the world.
See, through this wisdom, the elect have the ability to separate themselves and shine as lights in the world of Israel, so that we are not partakers of the sins and the wickedness and the judgment that goes on, all right, or that's coming to 2/3 of our people. So the Lord has given us this wisdom to separate ourselves from our people, from this world, and to have a safe place, a standard, and a way to walk, all right, that's pleasing to the Lord in these last days, man.
Right.
As trying times are upon us. We are in the perilous times that the scripture spoke about, as we have an absolute Dennis the Menace, okay, ruling the earth.
Right.
Just pressing controllers, getting the kick out of, you know, watching people suffer and, you know, just wiggle around, hoping for this and that, putting them in hope, you know, through the Democratic Party, putting them in hope through the Republican Party. The enemy, he loves to drain people of their human, you know, human rights, of their humanity, period.
Yeah.
This is the devil the Bible speaks of that rules the earth. So we are going to have to separate from this world and live by faith on another level that we never imagined we could. And it can be done through Yahweh Shai. Yeah. Go ahead.
This is back Philippians 2, verse 16. I'll read 15 again. It says, that we may be blameless and harmless, the sons of Yahweh without rebuke, in the midst of a crooked and perverse nation.
Right, the sons of God. okay, which the sons of God were set up ultimately by the Most High through Adam, who was supposed to walk in a particular way that was pleasing unto the Lord, man. That's right. And being a son of the Most High doesn't always mean an angel in the heavens. You do have the sons of God in the heavens, but the sons of God on earth is tied to obedience. Right. Yahweh Shai is known as the sons of God. The elect are known as the sons of God. And it's all tied to, obedience and walking in a way that is pleasing unto him, sticking to the script, not bowing the knee to the image of Baal, and remaining, obedient to the calling. And Yahweh Shai came on the earth in human flesh through a man and a woman, okay, to show us how to do it, to show us how to be a son of the Most High. By what? Giving up this life, all right, and hope for resurrection. Okay, Yahweh Shai, the whole time he was on the earth, he knew that he had to give that life up, but he always talked about how he was going to be raised on the third day, how he was going to be resurrected. So belief in the resurrection is key to being a friend of the Most High and to putting off this life, knowing and understanding that this ain't it. Is there some more?
I can go on 16. 16. Back in the middle of verse 15, it says, without rebuke in the midst of a crooked and perverse nation, among whom ye shine as lights in the world, holding forth the word of life.
Right, holding forth the word of life. And we've been given a word of life through the Holy Spirit, which can only come by the blood and sacrifice of our Lord and Savior, Yahweh Shai HaMashiach. We're not here because we're keeping the laws perfectly. We're not here by our own human effort. Right. We're not here because we wanted to be here. The reason we have this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding is because the Most High Son came on earth in human flesh and gave his life up as a ransom to redeem the sins of the children of Israel, starting with the elect, so that we can have a chance back at perfection. And there's key figures who did particular things that ultimately glue this puzzle together. John the Baptist was at the forefront of this ministry, right? And we ultimately are hoped to be joint heirs with Yahweh Shai now. Yep. So to hell with this world, to hell with the 2/3 of our people, to hell with all of these talking points on these podcasts, all of the mocking, all of the scoffing. We're here to preach, prophesy, and walk through the straight gate, all right, and attain a glory that has been promised unto us. And along with that comes our inheritance, an actual government that's going to be sovereign, not subject to fall, not subject to failure, not subject to wickedness, not even subject to the flesh itself. Right. But to have a government on earth that is absolute, immaculate, perfect, just, and righteous. That's what this earth has never seen. No. We had it for 40 years under King Solomon. Yep. Right? Well, we want that eternally, man. Because the earth, as you look at it under this devil's rulership, is going backwards. Everything's sick. Everything's drooped down. Everything's languishing. And things need to be fixed. See?
There's a scripture just to follow up.
Yeah.
This is Proverbs chapter 29, verse 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. And it's a clear indication how this current state is pure prophecy, man. There's no getting around it. People are pissed off, bro. Everybody's mad, even people with money, and it shouldn't be that way. How in the hell you successful? You don't have to worry about where your next meal coming from, and you mad. Right. It shows you things that surely what be turned upside down, man. Right. Yep. This place is through.
Right. And like you said, things turn upside down. And Yahshua said something to know the mind of the Lord, and the Lord is. Yeah, we can complain, but we also got to give acknowledgement to Yahweh B'Shem Shah for letting His mercy and truth come out. Yeah. So that's how we're able, through the Spirit, to come talk to you, Jakes, because this is Psalms 85, and I'm going to get to the point. I get to 9 first. Psalms 85 and 9. Surely His salvation is not to them that fear Him, that glory may dwell in our land. Mercy and truth are met together, and that's happened in this lifetime by the Lord showing His mercy. Right, by allowing His Son to go on the cross to die. Now the blood is loose the seals of the Bible. He sent men on the highways and byways to share His secrets to these men. Therefore, we able to get this now. So this is the act of mercy he's showing us by the way of his truth, man. That's how long. So Psalms 85 and 10, mercy and truth are met together, righteousness and peace have kissed each other.
Yeah.
You know?
Woo!
That was it, huh?
Righteousness and peace has kissed each other, man.
Yeah.
And we want that to embrace the earth. We want the earth to be kissed and embraced by righteousness and peace. To actually set up a righteous government that's rooted in righteousness here on earth, man. This is what we're fighting for. We're not fighting for reparations. We're not fighting to be acknowledged by the white man, treated as equal. We're here for righteousness to be set up on earth.
That's right.
And speak the end of this age.
That's right.
That's what the prophets are here for. As the scriptures say, the prophets that have been before me and thee of old prophesied both against many nations, all right, and countries of evil, wars, pestilence, and everything that we're witnessing is tied to biblical prophecy, man, including the wicked being the wicked. This wicked, demonic, all right, government that's in place, that's stinking up the field, playing with you people's emotions, playing in your face. One day you look up, they're gonna give you, all your food stamps. The next day we'll give you half. The next day we're not doing it. Then the government, the court tells them, you gotta do it. And he says we don't have to do it. It's just a big mess. Playing with you people's emotions. Even with the so-called government reopening, the damage is done. People's lives have changed.
Right.
From 2020 until now, the things that have been happening have been put in place by the powers that be are changing the way that the world is ran and putting the people more in hope of a solution from the powers that be. Okay, there's no more middle class. You just have now rich and poor, but within the poor you have upper poor, and then you have the poor poor. Well, they're getting ready to bring everybody into a squeeze into the poor poor, so that you bow to their image and eventually receive their mark.
Right.
And in the meantime, they're going to pass laws and legislations to put people to death who are against their call, their cause, man. They're getting ready to ban the scriptures because these devils ain't for the scriptures. These devils, only time they bring out the Bible is when they go on a war. The only time just think about the Edomite. All right, even what's going on in Nigeria, he's talking about he want to go over there and wage war over there because of what's happened to the Christians. He never uses the Bible to push any sort of moral code amongst the people. What's that?
And that's
I think on his TV upstairs.
Oh, okay. It's good. I mean, it's good. I just heard it.
And that was Israel did the same as
Yeah.
that to the Palestinians.
They use the Bible. Go ahead. You got it.
No, he utilized it trying to call the Palestinian Edomites. Talking about it, when the Bible was giving them the reason for them to basically put them to death. That's what they set up for. They were like, well, this is where, and what did they go to the Bible? So they give that for the people who can be in agreement with them. And then that way when they invade or when they basically wage war on someone, like, well, they doing it for the scripture because what? They are the people of the Lord. They're the Lord's people.
Snake.
Yeah, he's a snake.
He's a snake. The only time he really wants to tap into being a Jew or a Christian is to harm others, to start a war or to take something from someone that's not his.
Right.
Yeah.
He don't use the Bible to preach the true image of Yahweh Shai. Even after Charlie Kirk died, they had a goddamn Klan rally for the so-called funeral. That was a Klan rally. They just sat up there and talked about how they're the greatest people and how you ain't nothing. Like, wait a minute. He was shot by another Edomite. Why is the whole mindset towards Jake and this whole Christian nationalist thing is always rooted in harming somebody or we killing somebody or we're tougher than you? It's never rooted in anything that's conducive to life.
Tradition.
Yeah. And
The
plus,
son of perdition. There you go.
And plus that house is divided.
Yeah.
So it's not gonna stand, bro.
Yeah.
And everyone sees that. Now you have who? Marjorie Green and Candace Owens. Now they pissed off at Trump.
Yeah, maggots, they divided.
They're divided and just to land back on what the elder was saying, how everything, as you know, the whole degree talk, the whole dating scene talk, the whole job thing talk. And now they got pieces and segments on news on how like the squeeze is coming. They got a particular one called the DFW squeeze. They said the more people that move here, hey, inflation, prices gonna skyrocket.
Right.
And now who's complaining? These chain restaurants, they complaining. Now they target audience can't even afford the food. Now they going back to value menus, bringing the Big Mac meal back for $8 and so forth. Yeah, so you know,
gonna poison that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So I heard there was a mass, I was on the news, there was a mass exodus. This mayor back in New York, whoever got elected, right?
Yeah.
That said like,
Muslim.
oh,
Yeah.
700,000 people is moving to Texas, bro.
Yeah.
Because of that.
Yeah. And
From New York, I was like, damn, we got her.
and the Houston police department reached out to the NYPD officers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, come on down to Houston.
And you know them motherfuckers, they don't got no patience.
Yeah.
They be in traffic for 1 second, they blowing a horn.
Yeah.
Come on!
Yeah.
You smart ass!
Yeah.
Move the car,
You
move the car.
filthy animal!
Yeah.
Driving by.
Yeah.
Fucking Texas will shoot your ass.
Yeah.
Move the car.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lock the car.
Fucking assholes. We'll make that shit over here. Now the apostles and the brothers, you know, y'all come on down. You know, eventually New York may not even be inhabitable, man.
Yeah.
Right? California too. Brother, a lot of brothers go eventually have to come, you know, but not the rest of you motherfuckers. Stay where you at.
Yeah. Yeah, and everybody's complaining about that. People leaving from other states. Dallas ain't shit. They mad, bro. Everybody's mad.
Everybody, man.
You was moving, bro, and everything has been painted in this whole fairy tale mindset, bro.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people have never grown up, man. A lot of people have mentally been stunted.
Yeah.
They've been, you know, there's no growth right there. Like, bro, this ain't no fucking fairy tale. This is real life.
Right.
That's being shown right before your eyes. And people are what? Buckling under the pressure. Like, nigga, you mad about food and traffic? Oh, that's the least of your worries. That's food
Mad
and
about
traffic.
welfare.
Yeah.
Right.
Cursing out the poor.
Yeah.
The poor, only the welfare that the poor get just keep them afloat.
Yeah.
But the corporate welfare that the rich get makes them just absolutely, they get bailed out.
Yeah.
Because these corporations be fucking off, but they always get bailed out.
Yeah.
They always get tax loopholes.
Yeah.
They always get some type of welfare
Yep.
to help them stay afloat.
Yep.
To keep dominating over your ass.
Yep.
So here it is, the rich are becoming richer and the poor is getting poor, but
Yep.
with this whole food stamp scenario, everybody's just cursing out the poor like they're the problem with the world.
Right.
And
Yeah.
meanwhile, the rulers of this whole setup, they never create an environment to where poverty and all of these various different things are erased. They just manage it
Yep.
to control your ass and put you in hope. Just like this whole $2,000 Trump is promising you. That set you up for the universal basic income talking point. As AI is taking all of your jobs, okay? They're just laying off people left and right. They're pretty much Doge came in there and restructured your whole government in preparation for what's next, which is a technocracy. You will not have a constitution. You will not have a Bill of Rights. All right. You will not have due process. They're getting ready to set up a scenario to where the laws of the land are going to be what? Dictated by technocrats.
Yeah.
And all of these nations signed the pandemic treaty for the most part, to where if another demic breaks out, okay, the laws are going to be dictated by a technocracy.
Right. Yep.
That's crazy.
Where we go with it, and that's how they can pass the chip.
Yep.
Through a false flag situation or another demic. They can say we need a digital ID to know who's took the juice, who should be able to buy, who should be able to sell. They're gonna squeeze you until the point where you just on your knees, like, okay, I submit.
Yep.
And that's what this devil was doing in the earth. You got something? Yep.
This is Matthew 10 and verse 26. It says, this is Yahushua speaking. It says, fear them not, therefore, for there is nothing covered.
It's like poverty is a part. They need poverty to exist.
Yeah.
Right.
They need people to destitute. You know what I'm saying? That's just an ongoing narrative.
Yeah.
It's never any type of solution to fix that, but to just manage it and keep it where it is.
Yeah.
This man is the devil, bro.
Yeah.
While he got billions and trillions of dollars.
Yeah.
Man. Salakia. Say that again.
That's right.
Matthew 10:26, it says, "Fear them not, therefore, for there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, and hid that shall not be known. What I tell you in darkness, that speak ye in light, and what ye hear in the ear, that preach upon the housetop. And fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul, but rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell." And that, like I said, revealing. Now we're seeing, and this is all red letters, this is Howard Shah speaking, these things that we're seeing that's happening is like a reveal. The curtain being pulled back on who is really the devil in this world.
Yeah.
It is Esau Edom. You know, he's setting up these things to, like I say, point the finger at everybody else, saying this is the reason why we got to bring forth and end all be all the chip. But before that, it's going to be setting up saying, well, we got to do this, like government shutdown.
Yeah.
Bro, like the elder mentioned earlier, nothing, things are coming out. People's lives have already been changed.
Yeah.
You know, this has already been, it's a done deal.
Yeah.
And now, like they're starting to say, it's ramping up, talk about another pandemic, and what that's going to be. That's going to be the end of mom and pop stores. One of them didn't have to close down in 2020, 2021. It's going to be closed down. Now, he's trying to close out everything where you have to run to a certain store or place that is going to be very small little venue.
Owned by these corporations.
Yeah, owned by number corporations.
Corporations are gonna have access to all of your food. They're gonna do away with the halal mart. They're gonna do away with the African store. They're gonna do away with the mom and pops. They're gonna do away with the farmers. And when you look up, your only access to food is going to be through these corporations. As they set up the digital ID and all of these various different avenues to your access to the food. Right. And eventually you won't be able to get anything. You won't be able to buy or sell without that mark.
And they're presented in such a way, well, why did the Dems give up? Like, bro, it's all a big scam, bro.
It's all right.
Well, why did they give up? That weak ass healthcare that Barry brought, you know, they said that's about to skyrocket. They said people's health care about to skyrocket.
He basically made it to where you have to have health care.
Yeah. Remember they was texting us on that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, nigga, I gotta pay. I gotta come out of the pocket.
$300 a month.
Right.
Yeah. Or if you didn't have it, because remember we were penalized some years ago when he was in office. We were penalized. Oh,
Obama messed America up.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was one of the worst presidents this place has ever seen.
Yeah.
Jacob Giamatti used to tell him that.
Boy, you see this nigga, he'll get on. He got on there talking about Trump. We told you. We told you. And people are in the comments like, we wish he can do another 4 years. And it's just like, do you realize when he was in office, America was how many people did he deport?
Yeah.
Do y'all forget about that?
Yeah.
The thing is, he stopped them at the gate. Biden allowed him in. Obama was deporting people by the hundreds of thousands. He did a lot.
People forgot.
War.
Yep.
Okay. Immorality.
Yep.
All was forwarded under the Obama administration. Anti-Messiah propaganda.
Yep.
The globalist agenda, and y'all thought Trump was going to eventually come in and save y'all from it, and he's doing much of the goddamn same. He's doing the same thing.
That's right.
People got behind him because, you know, the no more trans men in the women's bathrooms. That sounded good, but really the shit's still going on.
Yeah.
It's not really outlawed like that.
Yeah.
Abortion, you can still do it.
That's right.
It's just up to the particular state. So if Keisha can't get it in Texas, all she got to do is fly to California and put up a GoFundMe.
That's right.
And get paid. You know what I'm saying? People, you can still all of these talking points that Trump came with. I'm going to stop war. He's for them wars. This war now he in Sudan. He want to get in Venezuela, Nigeria.
Yeah.
Of course, what they got going on in the East, all over the planet Earth. This devil ain't stop wars. Yeah. He was supposed to tackle all of these pedo rings.
Right. Yeah.
What happened?
Yeah.
As soon as he got in, he was talking about how Hillary and Bill, I'm gonna put them in jail. Then he got in office and said they're great people. Wait a minute. Your boy Robert RFK.
Yeah.
He's doing a 180. The Ozempic he told you was bad for you. Now they're promoting it.
Wow.
They're promoting it.
Yeah.
Talking about Americans need to lose weight. So instead of promoting true health, they're promoting some goddamn Ozempic.
Yeah.
Putting billions of dollars into big pharma's pockets for people to do this shit. Talking about I want to put 40 billion, all right, towards the Ozempic thing. But RFK was speaking and he was telling you how poison it was.
Yeah.
So wait a minute.
Yeah.
He's gonna make America healthy again. Then that turned into Maha, make America healthy again, turned into Maba, all right, basically enhancing America biometrically.
Yeah.
So all of the promises these devils told you that they were gonna bring, they've done the complete opposite.
Yep. They reneged.
They reneged. And they're the real niggers.
Yep.
Yep.
And the word is niggard.
Yep.
They're true niggers, man. The Edomite is a nigger on a whole nother level.
Mm-hmm.
Everything the earth hates about a nigger, well, Esau Edom does that on a level that can't even be matched.
Man.
And now the earth is getting ready to feel the fruits of it because we call him the devil and they call us hateful.
Yeah.
We tell you he's off, they say y'all are wrong, but yada, yada, yada. Well, now the Lord got Trump up in there via the elite to fuck everything up.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Now what?
Now what? And then what?
People still get hit with the same jab, man.
Yeah.
Y'all fell for this goddamn philosophy of America, man. Y'all just
The dream.
the dream, man. Like this is amazing, man.
Yeah.
Shit.
But now everybody, Edomites included, are on the internet crying, hurt.
Yep.
You got people with hella credentials, doctors who can't find jobs.
Man.
Can you imagine that, bro? You got all that damn debt, but you got all that knowledge and wisdom on how to be a physician.
Mm-hmm.
But you possibly gonna be delivering for Amazon.
Right.
Which there's nothing wrong with that, but there is something wrong with that.
Well, damn, it's now a robot is doing the surgery.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So human beings ain't needed no more.
Yeah.
The earth was not made for robots to handle every goddamn thing.
Yeah.
No, right.
Yeah.
Get that, somebody get Isaiah 45 and 12. You got
And they did that shit
You got something.
with the robots doing surgery, doing the LASIK surgery with the eyes.
Yeah.
Back in the day, LASIK, but now look at it now.
Yeah.
Fucking Elon Musk, oh not Elon, what to do on Amazon?
Jeff Bezos.
Bezos got over 600,000 robots in this fucking warehouse now.
Yeah.
It's probably with the LASIK surgery, something simple, but now to this.
Yep. Laying people off by the 100,000s.
Boy.
So there should be no work for Egypt. That was another promise Trump said. We're going to make America a powerhouse for jobs and a flowing economy. Only for robots to show up. Them same robots you seen doing the fucking breakdancing at the halftime. Now that nigga taking your job. We told you. You thought he was just doing a running man. Oh, look, a robot. Oh, mommy, look. No, he finna take your job.
Yeah.
He finna be the bartender.
Wanted to drive through?
Drive through.
Yeah, they already got that in Cali.
Warehouseman.
Yeah.
Uber driver.
Yeah.
Wow.
iRobot. They didn't make these movies for entertainment.
Right.
Madness, man.
And also Walmart, they have a 3-year hiring freeze.
Through.
But so they can implement AI.
AI, yeah. Yeah.
So basically, for those specific reasons, people are gonna be out of work trying to go to Walmart, bro, ain't gonna be able to get on a waiting list. Remember, that was one of the easiest gigs to get on. Like, oh yeah, my mama Sarah, yeah, she'll get you in. Just come by tomorrow morning.
Right.
And ain't no more of that, man.
Well, that's why when Trump got in, human error was at the forefront of his presidency. You know what I'm saying? Human error with the whole flight, the DEI, humans, it's too iffy, human beings this, human beings that.
Yeah.
So they're getting ready to basically bring about a scenario to where only a small group of individuals will be able to live.
Yeah.
But those individuals are going to have to be merged with machine. The rest of the people are going to what? All right, be put to death.
Yeah.
And those who are alive with the Harab man, they're going to be relegated to 15-minute cities.
Mm.
Yeah.
Could you imagine living in a system like that, an enslavement like that, to where your carbon footprint is tracked? You get a call in the middle of the month, all right, or an update. You've reached your beef limit. Okay, no more beef, no more chicken for you. The only thing available to you are this worm trail mix. That's the world that they're trying to bring, and that's going to save the earth, in their opinion. Smart meters, it's cold as hell. You can't turn your heat past it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This man is the absolute devil. That's the type of environment he's trying to bring on earth. And y'all got a problem with the Israelites?
Right. If these people really see this thing, the spirit that we see, it'd have been an uproar in this country, man.
Yeah.
You fucking people, man.
Yeah, studies saying that the earth is running out of oxygen in due time.
You can cut down all the trees.
Yeah.
Deforestation.
Cutting down all the trees, just being a devil. He even created some type of technology to suck CO2 out of the earth. Man. So this man is the complete devil on the earth, man.
Yep.
We're crying for the Lord to stop him. You had something going on.
Kind of just follow up with the one the priest of Matthew brought out. This is Isaiah 25 and verse 7. It says, and he will destroy in this mountain, which the mountain represents government, the face of the covering cast over the people. And when you think that reminds me of Isaiah the 60th chapter in verse 2, that this earth is in darkness and these people in gross darkness. You know what I'm saying? The covering cast. You know, that's that darkness, man. You know, the lies and deceptions of this devil, man. You know what I'm saying? But all these things are being revealed by the mouthpiece of the Lord, the prophets, man. That's why I'm saying that he gonna destroy this mountain, man. This devil can't make no moves without being called out. The prophets called him out, you know.
Yep.
It's beautiful.
Dabu 7.
Dabu 7, yeah, you got,
Everything he do is somebody calling it out.
Yep.
Quick.
Yep. So that's prophecy coming to pass. Isaiah 25 and 7. And he will destroy in this mountain, this government, the face of the covering cast over all the people, and the veil that is spread over all nations. You know, just like the Zaquan just said, you people, man. You know what I'm saying? You done fell for the damn okie doke, man.
Right.
You know, this dude okie doked you, man. You know what I'm saying? So, and that goes back to the philosophies of this devil, man. That wine, you know, like Scripture saying in Revelation, I believe it's the 14th chapter. You know, those that weren't defiled by women. You know, this devil's philosophies and you know what I'm saying?
The nations of
Everybody's through, Now the nations are starting to see. Now they're angry, they're mad, man. You know what I'm saying? But you know,
They pimped the world out.
Right.
They've turned the world out. They turned that trick out, bro. So that's what you've seen. You know, the whoredom of this place, right?
Yep.
When you see you know women that we came up with, we went to school with, you know, years down the line. Hey, what's up with Yolanda? Yolanda is what America's looking like right now.
Right.
Turned out hoe, complete whoredom. What would you say,
bullet hole,
side
hairy
tooth,
legs,
side tooth missing.
Right.
tattoos everywhere.
Yeah.
America's closed.
It's closed.
It's closed.
It's closed.
It's only getting worse. This is Jeremiah, for you, 51 and 7. Babylon was like a golden cup in my hand, making the whole world drunk. The nations drank its wine and went out of their minds. GMT.
that golden cup, man, for a period of time, you know, because prophecy had to be fulfilled. This devil, everything worked for this devil. You know what I'm saying? There's the golden ages and all. You know, America flourished, man. You know, but we're in the times now where you know it's their downfall. You know, we're at the end of this place, man. Esau is the end of the world. Jacob is the beginning of it that follows, man.
Yep,
that's right.
You know, so we're coming into the time of Yahweh reign, the kingdom. You know, it's the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans who make up the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel, the true biblical Israelites. It's their time, man. You know what I'm saying? These people are about to be raised up, and that's what you're seeing. You know, and you people don't even know. You know, you just come by scoffing. You know, when we're out in the streets talking trash. You know what I'm saying? Not knowing what you're looking at, bro.
Yeah.
But these are you looking at your future rulers. You know, these are the judges of the Psalms, the 2nd chapter.
And we're going to show you how to do it.
Exactly.
Under Yahweh Shai.
There you go.
We can't do nothing without Yahweh Shai. When we get rulership of this earth, we're going to show you how to do it.
Yep.
That's it.
We're going to show you how to live.
Yep.
That's what this earth is lacking, true leadership.
That's right.
And you looking at the next leaders, Lord willing, we have that number of this earth. We got ideas that will help the earth.
Right.
This devil got all of the resources and all of the riches. Somebody, let's get James, the 5th chapter. You got something?
I said Isaiah 45.
Yeah, get that. Get that.
This is Isaiah 45 and verse 12. It says, I have made the earth and created man upon it. I even my hands have stretched out the heavens, and all their hosts have I commanded.
You got it in the NLT?
Oh,
Somebody else. Well, it was Isaiah 45 to 12.
12.
Isaiah.
Isaiah
I
45.
both King James and because it wants you to jump to 18.
Come on. Isaiah 45 and 12 in the NLT. It says, I am the one who made the earth and created people to live on it.
He created people to live on this earth, man. What the hell is Esau talking about all these robots? And y'all ain't mad?
Yeah.
We hateful.
Right.
But this nigga is going to have robots everywhere. Robots are getting ready to be policing your Walmart.
Yeah.
Because of the threat of Big Shirley stealing pickles and goddamn
Do a rat, do a
Yeah.
call it shit.
fatback,
Right.
Dax wave grease.
Yeah.
Because they food stamps ran out.
Yeah.
Problem, reaction, solution. And a lot of those videos y'all saw were AI and we didn't even know it.
Yeah.
Of people talking about I'm gonna run up in there and steal.
Yeah.
Because it didn't even happen like that.
Nope.
But they put it in people's heads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need AI surveillance. We need more surveillance. We need more policing.
Yeah.
And niggas are at the forefront of everything.
Yeah.
They know how to keep a nigga in the face of Americans.
That's right.
That's the true problem.
Media. That's right.
That goddamn media.
Now AI controls it.
Do people really believe that the poor are the reason that this nation is collapsing?
Yeah.
But think about that. The poor.
The poor.
The poor.
The people with no power.
Right.
No resources, lack thereof. No power. Man.
There was always a welfare system.
Mm-hmm.
In the ancient world, it was basically you would leave back a portion of your crops or your gathering. You wouldn't take everything. You would leave something for the poor. So now we have a situation where certain things come out of our checks. The people who work for the basis of the poor, which I believe the working class should receive SNAP.
Yeah.
People who go to work every day should receive food stamps.
Yeah.
And people who are disabled and certain veterans.
Yeah. That's right.
You know what I'm saying? That's not really anything to be mad about. A little bit comes out of your check for that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Because your taxes pay for the police, for the fair, and for certain things in your neighborhood.
Yeah.
And for things like SNAP. But it's like, okay, you could be mad about it. You can say, well, why can't the rich do it? But then at the end of the day, how much fucking welfare are they getting?
Yeah.
The small hat.
Getting
These
hella-
corporations.
Getting hella kickbacks.
All you got to do is what you got to do, because these devils, just look up, just do a quick study on corporate welfare. The Elder Required Quam did it. He put me onto it. And these corporations receive billions, bailouts, loopholes, tax breaks. And that's really the problem.
Yep.
Not the poor. You sitting up here mad at the poor. The poor ain't got nothing.
Right.
And then you
My tax-paying dollars. What about where it's really going to, Salih?
oh no. When they create this chaos, what's the order? What's that? Order out of
KO.
Yeah, order out of KO. Then you have BlackRock come up. That's an asset manager company. Then they buy up all of every damn thing. Like when the crash happened around 2008, 2010, when the housing market crashed, what them niggas do? Came through and swooped everything up.
Same thing they're doing now.
Yeah. Yeah. But because as the squeeze is growing, a lot of people ain't talking about this, bro. There's a lot of people being evicted right now from their homes who can't even afford to pay their property taxes and so forth, or adjustable mortgage rates or what have you, whatever they got going on with the housing market. These niggas capitalizing off that shit and buying it up, bro.
What about the farmers who can't
Yeah.
afford to keep their farm going? Who's buying up? Who's taking over that land?
Yeah. Kill Gates.
Yep.
Right, the Blackstone, BlackRock.
Yeah.
But then he called the Middle East, Iowa, the different places, the bread basket of America, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just one.
Yeah. What? Yeah. This is just crazy because all these treaties they had, but Esau's been notorious for breaking treaties and stabbing in your back.
That's what he does.
Yeah.
Loopholes you mentioned.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Trump. Y'all remember the time Donald Trump got a loan to build the
Somebody look up what is corporate welfare.
Oh man, I got
Taj Mahal Casino? Y'all remember that when Trump got a loan to do that shit, right? Then he fell short like $600 million to complete the damn task. So they're talking about, well, Donald Trump, we gonna sue you for the money that we gave. They gave him $3 billion, bro.
$3 billion.
Check it out. The loophole is this.
Yeah.
He had a trust fund set up. So the $3 billion you gave me, I put it in my trust and the casino that I was building into my trust. You go sue me for the $3 billion. You can't because it's tied up in my trust. He walk away scot-free, bro. Them loopholes. That shit is crazy, bro.
And this happens every day.
Every day, bro.
How many PPP loans did these corporations get? You think they were at the forefront of being called out?
Nope.
No. Who was? Tyrone.
Yep.
Juaniqua, with her beauty salon.
One of the ex-members of Pretty Ricky.
Right. Niggas were at the face of, PPP loan, but how many goddamn PPP loans did these Edomites get? These corporations.
Sickening, man.
So you devils are something else. We ain't saying our people are scot-free and righteous. They wicked.
Yep.
Right.
See? But ultimately there's a reason they're in that position, man.
Mm-hmm.
They gonna pay, but you gonna pay on a whole nother level. You gotta
Yeah, kind of.
just to,
This is the definition of corporate welfare. Corporate welfare is when a government provides financial aid, tax breaks, grants, or favorable regulations to private businesses, often large ones, in order to encourage investment or job creation, protect certain industries, influence economic growth, or political outcomes.
there you go. That benefits people. That makes these people rich.
Bro.
Yeah.
Food stamps and SNAP don't make nobody rich.
Yeah.
It just keeps them afloat.
Yeah.
And you see you go to the store, you see a nigga woman with her cart stacked up with lunch meat and cereal and Skittles and Starbursts.
Yeah.
Like you eating trick or treat candy. It's February, baby. You finna die. You need to do a detox. And that's another big thing. Esau will block them from getting junk food. With the food stamps. But that benefits the corporations. The corporations benefit from people on SNAP.
Yep.
Cheeto benefits from niggas on SNAP.
Yep.
All of these companies who Starburst, Snicker, Skittle, the Blue
Mars.
Juice, Mars bars. Remember the freezer, the Mars bar? Y'all know nothing about that. That's my time. Now y'all ain't even got no goddamn candy bar.
Really? Ain't seen the ether so long.
What you call it?
100 grand.
We got all that, but these companies benefit from people using their food stamps to buy all of that junk.
Yep.
Right.
Either way it goes, Esau wins.
Yep.
But the complaint only goes towards the poor, man.
Yeah.
That is crazy, bro.
And also, what was Eve's name? Talia Teneke, who was using the SNAP benefits to sell baked goods.
Sell plates.
Yeah, I think she's possibly facing 10 years.
Yeah,
man.
10 years.
Damn.
So basically, you can't use your welfare, your food stamps to buy food and then start a food business.
Here it is. She trying to so-called better herself. She being punished for it, bro.
And you got people in the comments cheering it on like, yeah, put her black ass in jail because it's a nigga.
Yeah. Yeah.
You crackers. I hate you, motherfucker.
We found out a lot about you crackers in these latter days,
Yeah,
man.
you motherfucker.
And these policies that Trump put in, your ass is putting more hell than Jake.
Yeah.
You being put in more hell than Jake. You Edomites are losing.
Yeah.
But it only sounds good to you because black faces are at the forefront in and so-called brown faces are at the forefront of who's catching the brunt here. But really, y'all all are losing.
Yeah.
And we used to being, working with a little bit, so we can work through the hard time.
That's right.
You Edomites are going to commit suicide,
Yeah. That's a proven
crash
fact.
out, shoot up the library, the offices. You finna lose your mind.
That's right.
You was about Salaki. You said
Oh, no. I said that's a proven fact. Y'all niggas about to crash out.
y'all about to crash. They already are.
Yeah.
See? Read that again.
This is back in Isaiah 45 and 12 in the NLT. It says, I am the one who made the earth and created people to live on it.
Mm-hmm.
With my hands I stretched out the heavens, and the stars are at my command.
So he created people. Get verse
18.
18. We'll read it in the King James and the NLT if you got it.
This is verse 18. Can I read 17?
Mm-hmm.
Verse 17 in the KJV, it says, But Israel shall be saved in the Lord with an everlasting salvation. Ye shall not be ashamed nor confounded, world without end. For thus saith the Lord, Yahweh, that created the heavens, Yahweh himself, that formed the earth and made it. He has established it. He created it, not in vain. He formed it to be inhabited.
He formed the earth to be inhabited by men and women, to be fruitful and multiply. Bust plenty of, and enjoy the fruits of what comes out of the earth.
Yeah.
Now look at your life.
Yeah.
They've taken away dependency from the Lord and his provision to now dependency on corporations and what they're gonna give you.
Yep.
Now you hoping for $2,000 from Donald Trump.
Right.
Boy, there it is. That's called a cat string theory.
Yeah.
So you toy with a cat, the string, you
Oh yeah, the carrot on the
carry, you put it away,
Right.
Yeah.
but then you give it to him again, cool. You eat and do it again, you put it away again. Now he at your beck and call for fucking food, man.
Yeah.
You nigga, man, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, you better depend upon the Lord, man.
That's right. He hoarded everything to himself. Somebody get it. We got to get Genesis 47 and like 17 or 18.
Genesis 47.
Like when Joseph, remember he had all of the riches. Basically, Pharaoh told the people, look, go to Joseph and do whatever the hell he tell you to do. Why? Because he had control of the food.
Right.
Now, Joseph is a righteous man. He was a righteous man. But imagine all of the control of the resources and everything being in the hands of a wicked man. You're going to have to give your soul up to him. But you go ahead.
This is back in Isaiah 45 in the end of verse 18. It says, He formed it to be inhabited. I am the Lord and there is none else.
Right. I get that in NLT.
In the NLT, verse 18, it says, verse 17, it says, But the Lord will save the people of Israel with eternal salvation.
And clearly, a lot of people, when it says, I am the Lord and there is none else, meaning there is no blueprint or will outside of his will.
That's right.
Clearly, Michael's in the Old Testament. Raphael, there's other angels. He's the Lord of hosts. When you look at the word host, Tazabah means an army.
Yeah.
All right? Which basically is a host of angels.
That's right.
There was an angel he sent in Egypt.
That's right.
Even with the creation, right? It was the Elohim who created everything.
That's right.
But it's nothing's outside of his will is what that
Right.
means. That there is none else for you, Yah only Israelites. And Yah only your ass away from us. We don't feel like dealing with you, man.
Yeah.
Get your musty ass out of here, man.
Go suck some corn. Shit.
Yeah, go get out of here. You Yah only Israelites are played out. Y'all don't prophesy, y'all don't do nothing but mock Yahweh Shai.
Yeah.
You filthy animal.
They go in front of the Lord and they'll call him Yah.
Yah.
Yeah.
Disrespectful, man.
Yah is only one time in the scriptures, man. Our forefathers called on Yahweh.
Yeah.
Wah Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Yahweh Shai.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Isaiah 45 and 17 in NLT. It says, But the Lord will save the people of Israel with eternal salvation. Throughout everlasting ages, they will never again be humiliated and disgraced. For the Lord Yahweh for Yahweh's power.
This is humiliating. The scriptures talk about when you read in the GNT, this age represents the time where Zion's humiliation has ended. And this is why Esau likes to keep a nigga in front of the camera.
Yep.
They called out Fox News or one of these news sites for constantly interviewing only black people at the food banks. Here it is, you got Chinese people, you got Edomites, all nations of people are there.
Right.
Elam sitting there, he's shaking his head, want some rice.
Right. The bobblehead and shit.
But the only people who they interviewed was niggas to promote this narrative that only niggas are sucking up all of the resources.
Yeah. That's like what Bill Cosby said, I think maybe back in the 80s, where he was like, when the news come out, if you see watch them on the news or reading the newspaper, if it's a black, somebody that did a crime, if it's a black man, they're gonna make sure you know that it's gonna say a black person, a black man did this particular crime. But if it's something that a white person or another nation did, it'll just say amen.
And then allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. Yeah. So that's put that narrative, like every time you hear something crime, first thing you think of, it's gotta be a Jake that did it.
Yeah. Because Jake is asking questions. Why ain't they showing the pictures? You
Right.
know when a story come up, you see Jake in the comments. Why ain't they showing the pictures?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody a minor? Or let me guess, it must be somebody of another ethnicity. You know what I'm saying? Everybody done caught on, man. The jig is up.
Yep.
And you being called out. First and foremost, you being called out through Yahweh Shem Yahshua and the men of the Lord of Yahweh Shem Yahshua. And then the rest of the world is catching on like, hey,
The earth is crying out against this devil, man.
yeah. It's
You
terrible.
devils have went to the cracker, like on, what was that, Black Dynamite? The cracker has gone too far.
It's just true.
You've done too much, man.
Yeah.
You could have just really chilled and rolled off into the sunset with your blessing,
Yeah.
but you just didn't stop.
Greedy.
You're insatiable.
Yep.
Now you want this whole earth to be ran by robots and AI. You are out of your goddamn mind. If you think the Lord is getting ready to allow you to just ride off into the sunset after all of this wickedness and then just blame niggas and bring the sword.
Yeah.
Right. Damn.
Yes, like sex dolls shouldn't be no goddamn option, bro.
All of these women,
All these women, bro, that shouldn't be no goddamn option. In a shopping cart, you on the net, you designing you designing somebody that that's your preference. When there's tons of millions of billions of women walking the earth.
these women are out here, they need it.
Yeah.
Get that right correct.
But hey, you ain't getting it, baby.
Nigga on
It's
Amazon.
getting ready to collapse.
Right.
You go on Amazon, put together, or on a website, putting together the perfect wife. I want to have blue eyes. That's the shit they do now.
Yeah, real talk.
Well, all of these women, these lonely ass women,
Yeah.
you got to go on a dating website to get some box.
Yeah. This.
It ain't supposed to be like this. No woman should be without a man.
Yeah. Point blank period, bro.
But their minds are filled. We just read Babylon has been a golden cup.
Yeah.
And the wine of that cup has drove everybody crazy
Yeah.
to where men and women can't even get along.
Yeah.
Can't even coexist.
Right.
They can't even go on a podcast and have a decent conversation without shame. You got the pop the balloon show. All they do, and they ask, why'd you pop your balloon? Because her needs, man, or he's too short.
Yeah.
Just clowning one another.
Yeah.
The gender war.
Yeah.
That's all this stuff is just promoting just a war. And nations, this ain't how it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
We ain't supposed to be at odds with our women and the women at odds with the men.
Yeah.
This shit played out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Salaki, read that again.
Isaiah 45:18 in the NLT, it says, for Yahweh Shem Yahshua is power, and he created the heavens and earth and put everything in place.
He put everything in place.
Yeah.
Only for this devil to come and say, nah, it ain't perfect. We got strawberries in their season. Nah, I want them all year round. So he put fish genes in it. There's a freon gene inside of a particular lawful fish. They take the freon out of them and put the gene in the strawberry so that it survives the winter. why don't you just eat the other fruit that's available in the winter?
And we'll come back and revisit it in spring.
You know, bro, certain fruits you're not gonna have access to in certain parts of the year.
Like a watermelon right now. This ain't watermelon season.
This ain't watermelon season.
How'd you get that watermelon?
You know, he makes a seedless watermelon. Right?
Yeah.
But there's certain things you can eat going into like the winter. Kale is grown around starting this time or something. There's
Right.
certain things that you can, it's gonna kind of grow. Yeah, root vegetables, things like that. But fruit, I mean, most of them you supposed to have in the summer. So it's a time for everything.
Right, right.
Everything is set in its own, and this truth makes you appreciate the way the Lord set things.
Right.
The order of the Lord is supreme over this folly we're witnessing, man.
That's right.
See? Go ahead.
In the middle of verse 18, Isaiah 45 and 18, he made the world to be lived in, not to be a place of empty chaos.
Yeah, that's what he wants. He wants to conduce. Even with the Tower of Babel in Genesis the 11th chapter, the Lord commanded man to be fruitful and multiply and inhabit the earth. Nimrod wants to keep everybody central to this one location and rule over them.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing? The earth is made to be inhabited
Yeah.
by people,
That's right.
not no goddamn robots. But this devil and his secret council, man, is being found out. He wants to merge man with machine. Insane.
Or the peak in the brain characters.
He crazy, man. You got some
Child
time, I got one. Yep.
This is Job chapter 20 and verse 27. It says, the heavens shall reveal his iniquity, and the earth shall rise up against him.
Yep. No, break it down.
Now, you got it?
No, I want you to break it.
Got it. It says the heavens shall reveal his iniquity, and that iniquity is being revealed through the prophets, the mouthpiece of the Lord, man.
That's right.
And it says, and the earth shall rise up against him. That's what the Zaquan just said not too long ago, man. You know how everybody is angry now, you know, because everybody is starting, even though the prophets have been putting this information out there, people are finally starting to gravitate to it and pick up on what this devil is doing, man.
Right.
So the earth is angry now. People are rising up against, you know, the things that are happening in the earth now, which is going to continue to get worse until it comes to that what is that? That uprising against the government and these people is fighting, you know, as what's that, 2 Ezra 15 chapter?
Yep.
2 Ezra 15, yeah, you know, until we come to those times, you know what I'm saying? Which is going to get to that point, man. You know, and these people going to be out here and it's going to be all, you know, all out chaos in the streets, man.
Right.
All hell breaking out.
Yeah. Say it started, like you said, with the prophets. We're basically bringing that light to a dark place. It's like Esau running to different rooms where it's dark where he created and we cutting the light on. And they like roaches scattered. He went to another room, the prophets are revealing, cutting the light on. You know, because what? As it said, what is that? Proverbs 29, 2, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. Yeah. People are mourning, and when you're in a state of mourning, anything can make you go off.
Anything.
Yeah, anything.
Right? Yeah. They
Your woman come home, open the garage, you're like, this bitch. You trying to put the car on, right? Go to Africa.
they trigger. You're easily triggered.
Everything make you mad when you're in hell. And you know brothers are in hell because we see 144 on the back of a bus.
Yeah.
Man, we ready to get, we in hell, dog.
And that triggering too, that reminds me of is that Matthew 24, the love of many shall wax cold.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That triggering, that's you know, that's the love of many waxes cold, bro. You know?
Oh man, we the only people in the world when we see 144, we take it to 777, anything. And some brothers get just out of control, like it'd be a 1, a 4, a 1, a 7 and a 4. He sent it anyway. That ain't no 144, man. He was just making it up. So he in hell. Anything to get an edge to get through the day.
The spiritual and it's 144.
Baby need that edge, man.
I do that. I'm like, man, let me see a 1 or 3. Like 144.
Man, that ain't no 144.
It's on the plate.
I get it.
Yeah.
But you just in hell. Child support. Anything you see, that remind you of the Lord, you just, hey man, The scriptures say, let wisdom meet you in all your thoughts.
Yeah.
This is absolute hell for Jake,
Yeah.
man.
Very much so. See, we laughing, but we crying at the same time. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because the scriptures speak about the tears are going down the widow's cheek.
Mhm.
And we doing this in the form of these epistles digitally, man.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? It's funny, yeah, but we crying on this side because the elders, it's real shit. It's real, man. He's speaking the truth.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know?
And laughter is, at least they can't tax it.
Yeah.
It's the last thing free,
Yeah, the air is water. Got to buy the water.
but it's plastic. You know,
Plastic.
they say the amount of plastic we take in a month is about like you eat a goddamn credit card.
You know? That's crazy, bro.
You just it's like the amount of plastic. I think weekly, the amount of plastic we take in weekly,
Yeah.
not even through the water, but through the everything is. It's like you eat a credit card. Imagine a nigga eating a credit card. Now I saw a nigga that just got out of jail eat a plate of spaghetti with a credit card, but he ain't eat the credit card.
Right, he licked it and threw it away.
No, he put it back in his wallet. He said, "This is a privilege in jail. This was a privilege card." My homie dad, this is a privilege card in jail. He ate a whole plate of spaghetti with a credit card,
Man.
and said in jail this was a privilege card. We was like, "Damn, for real?"
Yeah. Boy, that's funny.
But this is hell, man. Woo. And it's worse than we can speak on this lesson.
That's right.
This is the worst case scenario
That's right.
that we're living in under this devil's reign, man. And he ain't gonna stop.
I got to tell you that one real quick.
Yep.
Sirach 30, Ecclesiasticus, Sirach in the Proverbs 35 and 15 to the point. Do not the tears run down the widow's cheeks, and is not her cry against him that causeth them to fall. This damn devil we've been going into the whole time, man. He causing the Lord's people to fall, man. So through the Spirit, beginning with the apostles and the elders and the men on down, these videos is a cry to the Lord, man. Because we in hell right now. You know, but that time is almost up. We here, we at the end now, but still in all, these digital epistles is going out,
Man.
in the form of letters, crying out, man. You know?
And who would have thought that this would be the greatest part of your day or your life, to sit and look at our black ass.
Right.
Talk and read the Bible. Or the men of the Lord.
Man.
Like, this is the best part of waking up.
Right.
Is knowing an epistle that this brother fit to do a video, whoever, because there's certain spirits that may click with yours more. You know, these brothers loading, the apostles, bishops, elders, the brothers loading videos is the best part of life now. Because if you get hope. What did you just read?
Sirach 35 and 15. Do not the tears run down the widow's cheeks, and is not her cry against him that causeth them to fall? He that serveth the Lord shall be accepted with favor, and his prayer shall reach unto the clouds.
Against the one who caused the distress, as it says in the GNT. And who caused the distress? The widow is Israel. Okay, the distress, all right, ultimately is being caused by you Edomites, man. And this wicked, demonic, unjust system that has to be replaced by a system of with just practices, man. And that can only be done under who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, the throne of David.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, we're not gonna stop crying out against the injustice and the wickedness going on in this world. See?
We living in it.
Yeah.
People living in it ain't even saying shit. Shit's crazy. You got it up.
So get that one too. The bread of the needy is their life, in the Apocrypha. He who taketh the defrauded the man of his. Y'all got it. Go ahead.
It's coming forward. GMS Faith, Grace, Elections.
Shalom.
What is it, brother? So like, call that again.
This is Proverbs 14 and 13. It says, Proverbs 14 and 13. It says, even in laughter, the heart is sorrowful, and the end of the mirth is heaviness.
So even when you laugh, because laughing is actually good for your heart. Laughing is good for your spirit to laugh. You know what I'm saying? So the ability to laugh, and that's the last thing we got that's free. Okay? I mean, even busing one, you gotta get gas money or just go call a date. but laughter is the last thing that's free.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But even after you laugh here in hell is reality.
Mm-hmm.
The reality of the hell that is before us, man. See? Even in laughter, read that again.
Is back in Proverbs 14 and 13.
Yeah.
Even in laughter, the heart is sorrowful, and the end of that mirth is heaviness.
Even in laughter, when you laugh and drink wine, that was supposed to be associated with a good time.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what is this associated with? Hell, dehydration, hangover, sad, getting sleepy. You remember you used to drink in the early 90s and early 2000s?
Oh yeah.
That's when I realized I started drinking in college. I wasn't never a heavy drinker like that. But it was fun. You get energy,
Yep.
your rides stay hard. You be looking her in the eyes. You know what I'm saying? But now you have a drink, and that's scriptural. Isaiah 24 goes into that.
Yeah.
It's associated with heaviness.
Yep.
You get sleepy, your mood goes down because it's full of goddamn toxins. But it's hard to stop.
Yep.
Yep.
It's hard to stop because of the reality of this place.
Yeah.
So it makes you want to feel different. Coping mechanism, man.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And we got to fight the addiction, but it's real.
Yeah, that's real. Yeah.
But even in laughter is the heart sorrowful. Laughter was supposed that's a sense given unto you.
Right.
The ability to laugh. That's one of the senses. Because but it's like, God damn. That's even associated with hell now.
Yeah.
We're laughing to keep from going crazy.
Yep.
You look at Trump and what he's doing, and he's a madman, but you laugh at it, but really it's like, I wish we could judge.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have no power.
Yeah.
No authority here because they're ever given to the hands of the wicked.
Yeah.
The only thing we can do is, like I say, look and, like I say, we call it out and we prophesy, but we don't have no power here.
Yeah.
Because we have power, then like I say, you can go into like judging. That can call. That's how you stop the wickedness.
Yeah.
Through judgment.
Right.
Judgment. But now it's no.
You can't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are them to call good evil and evil good? Now, since the rulers of this world is the sons of the wicked, everything that's evil is considered good here.
That's right. I got one for you.
And he who departed from evil making himself a prey.
Yeah.
That's right.
Basically, you tripping
That's right.
because you got a voice against the evil.
Mm-hmm.
This is John chapter 18, verse 36. Yahushua answered, my kingdom is not of this world. If my kingdom were of this world, then would my servants fight that I should not be delivered to the Jews. But now,
if this was the Lord's kingdom, we wouldn't get no rest. Because there would be so many judgments that needed to be made.
Yeah.
That's why the Lord's judgment when he comes back, putting all of those people to death, it's going to be good because when we come back down, it's only so, you know what I'm saying? We got to deal with the elite and the different people who are left, but a lot of people just got to die by fire.
Yeah. That's right.
Because there's so much. If this were our kingdom, bro, we would immediately just start going throughout the streets, kicking ass,
Right. Yep.
setting up judgment, man.
That's right.
Put people in holding cell. You wait right here. You can't go nowhere.
Yeah.
But the first people who really need to be put in jail and chains is the elites.
Yep. And he talks about that in Revelation 9.
Yeah.
Yep.
They need to be put in jail.
That's right.
A guy like Kill Gates needs to be in a holding cell somewhere, heavily watched by a bunch of guards.
Yeah.
Fauci, Elon. And these are just faces they put in front of you. How about the people behind them?
Crazy. Man. Yeah, I'll reread that. This is back in John chapter 18, verse 36. Yahushua answered, my kingdom is not of this world. If my kingdom were of this world, then would my servants fight that I should not be delivered to the Jews. But now is my kingdom not from hence. Yeah, so just like the priest and the elders going into, bro. It's not our time, but our time is coming close.
It's very close.
It's very close, and Yahushua coming to get his lick back. He ain't coming back to pass out no damn candy either, man. Okay, he's coming to pass out judgment and ass judgment, bro.
That's right.
You know, straight up.
That's right.
Isaiah 63.
Yeah.
Like you said, who is this coming from Basra? Dyed garments.
Yep.
That dyed garments, hey, it's what? It's gonna be the blood. That's gonna be him. Yeah, the bloodshed. And what is in Revelation where it said it's gonna be up to like a horse's bridle? Yeah, so it's going to be a lot of bloodshed because it's got to be a lot of correction.
Yep.
The Lord is coming to purify the land, starting with the nukes. You know, that's a purification agent, like the Lord did in like I said, the flood. During the time of Noah, it was a purification agent to what? Wipe out the wickedness upon the earth.
That's right.
So now the second purification agent is going to be what? The fire. And the Lord, and like I said, the Lord also is going to be coming to render judgment on the wicked, but he's going to set up this time a rulership, as it says in Isaiah 9, there should be no end.
Right. Yep. Go ahead.
That's great. I'm getting the GMT, bro. This is Sirach 34 and 21 in the Apocrypha. It's in the GMT. Food means, yeah, you want to read it there first and get a GMT?
I got it. Yeah, I got it too.
That's cold. When you read that, I'm
just get James.
Okay.
Just read it.
Sirach 34 and 21 in GMT. Food means life itself to poor people.
Poor people, you know, that big pot of spaghetti.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What we eating?
Man.
That's all poor people worry about.
Yeah.
You know, eating. You know? And see, this place is so rich that even a bum could live a decent life off of all of the food thrown away.
Yeah.
Right.
Long as he got that food, he can cope, he can deal with everything else.
Yeah.
Read that again.
Food, Sirach 34 and 21 in GMT. Food means life itself to poor people. And taking it away from them is murder.
Taking it away from them is murder. So that's what this devil is. He shut down the government, telling you you're not going to get paid. Dog, if you read, somebody look up Trump's statement to the TSA workers. He put a tweet up.
He was tripping.
Oh, with the traffic controllers.
He basically said, all of you who went to work, you know, thank you for being American citizens. The rest of you, kiss my ass and hallelujah, basically.
Yeah.
You let me down. That they didn't go to work for free. And he's telling you certain of those furlough days y'all use, y'all ain't gonna get paid for them.
Wow.
So you've been out of work, you done missed 2.5 paychecks. Because it was one where they got some days, and it was 2 that they just didn't get completely. Right? Now he's telling you, now they talking about opening back up Friday, right?
Supposedly that bill's supposed to be passed by
When
the
they,
House.
I wonder when they gonna give y'all back pay.
Yeah.
And this is only, stuff like this is only gonna justify setting up AI to fix everything.
Yeah.
Watch the food stamps. Who deserves what? AI. We need to set up more AI governance to be over these things.
Yep.
Because it's hard to know who deserves what and what, yada yada yada. Watch.
And it's like it says, this is on NBC News. It says House expected to vote tomorrow on ending the government shutdown.
It's never a clear. It's always you thought it was supposed to be open, or you thought it was going to release full food stamps, or you thought now they was going to release half. Now they're going to just release half. Then the next day we ain't releasing nothing.
Yeah.
It's just a mind game.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, people are being deprived of. Read that again.
Sirach 34 and 21 in the GNT. Food means life itself to poor people. And taking it away from them is murder.
Right, taking it away from them is murder. Now, granted, you do have a bunch of losers who abuse it and just lay up and have children and live off the high horse.
And scamming ass niggas. I hate
Right,
scammers.
but it's not just Shaniqua.
Yeah.
Elon abuses the welfare system.
Yep.
On a whole nother level. It ain't just niggas that abuse it, but some people really need it. Hell, we need it.
Right.
Yes. Right.
Even with the jobs we have, we still need aid.
Yeah.
But we make it without it.
Yeah.
But technically,
We still need it.
we need it.
Yeah.
I got you, bro. That goes right to what you're saying. Verse 21, Sirach 34 and 22 in the GNT. It is murder to deprive someone of his living or to cheat an employee of his wages. You ain't paying the people their wages. You taking all these taxes out of our checks and shit. Then you got a so-called income tax.
Yeah.
You go tax that.
Right.
You paying taxes on everyday products.
Yeah.
Like, well, goddamn, bro.
Yeah.
Taxes on your goddamn insurance. You pay your insurance. Like, this dude's got, he could eat the devil, man.
Yeah. And that's why Yahweh Shah said, render unto Caesar's what Caesar's. Because he gonna have to pay for that.
Yeah.
We being taxed. The Lord taxing our ass now. So when that tax come back for you, we don't want to hear shit. And not gonna hear shit.
Right.
You know, point blank period.
Right.
Ain't
That's heavy, bro.
Ain't nobody gonna keep them tears. Keep them salty tears for them Lay's potato chips, baby.
You got one, Sirach 4 and 32, go right on what he's saying. I'm gonna read this again, Sirach 34 and 22 in GNT. It is murder to deprive someone of his living. Because here it is, you got us in these houses and apartments and shit. You want your rent paid, you want your money for your rent.
Right.
But then you cutting out hours and shit. The checks ain't on point with the money. But then we don't pay that shit. We get evicted.
Yeah.
Is this Rock 4?
4 and 30, like the last verse. It is murder to deprive someone of his living or to cheat an employee of his wages, man. All these taxes and shut-offs and not enough hours.
Paying you every 2
Paying
weeks.
you every 2 weeks. You know?
So we're witnessing this happen.
Yep.
Right.
This is real life movie.
Yep. And people that went 2 to 3 paychecks with nothing.
See?
So now you're gonna reopen it and so say pay them back, but a lot of these people's lives have already been impacted.
Right.
So from 2020 up to now, this man has just played the complete devil in the earth, hoarding all of the power and resources and wealth into a small group of elites, while everybody else runs in a rat race.
Yes.
Begging for crumbs to this devil.
While they just send billions of dollars all around the earth for small hat aid.
It's
Because Kadar made a point, said, so when the gun be, like say, like you squeezing us for everything, so the Lord want his payback, don't start crying.
Don't start crying.
Well, the scriptures say all that he swallowed down, he's gonna have to vomit it up.
Yep.
James 5, right?
Yep.
No, it's similar, but I believe that's in Job.
Oh, okay.
What he swallowed down, he's gonna have to vomit it up. Go ahead.
This is Sirach 4, verse 31. It says, let not thine hand be stretched out to receive.
So is that but one blessing for me, Father? Not for me?
Right.
So he stretched out his hand to receive that blessing.
Right.
What we living in that blessing today.
Yep.
Go ahead,
And shut when thou shouldest repay.
Don't close your hand. It's time to repay now.
Right.
That's why the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemam got the men set up now to tell you about your ass, man.
Yep.
He said, the Bible said he shall not acquit the wicked. So everything is coming out on your ass, and it's the same for spewing, and your skirt is being lifted up spiritually, man.
That's right.
This is bullshit, man.
Yes.
But now we have this understanding through the spirit of power of Yahweh Shemam Shai. So that's the balance of it. To those that's believing on the word, that believe on the report, man. The report is not all about love or go to church and pay your tithes. No, it's like the Lord is displaying like real, actual life unto you and the blessing of this devil from the book of Genesis, man.
That's right.
Yeah.
Like this is like, man, we living like this is,
Right. We living out Esau's blessing.
bro. But wisdom too high for a fool. You other camps can't get it because you too much in a natural mind state.
Right.
And the natural mind state can't run parallel with the spiritual mind state, man.
That's right.
Yeah, that's all. That's
Want
evident.
me to quote from Trump?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to.
This is peoples.com, and I kind of get to the point. It says, as delays and cancellation continue to build up at the airports across the country, President Donald Trump taking aim at air traffic controllers for refusing to work without pay to the government shutdown. The quote, all air traffic controllers must go back to work now. That's all in all caps. Now.
Yeah.
Anyone who doesn't will be substantially docked. The president threatened in a lengthy rant to his Truth Social page on Monday. For those air traffic controllers who were great patriots and didn't take any time off for the Democrat shutdown hoax, I will be recommending a bonus of $10,000 per person for distinguished service to our country, he continued. For those that did nothing but complain and took time off, even though everyone knew they will be paid in full shortly into the future, I am not happy with you. You didn't step up to help the USA against the fake democratic attack that was only meant to hurt our country.
This nigga is crazy.
Yeah.
This is a cruel Lord.
Yeah, for real.
He don't give a damn.
You will have a negative mark, at least in my mind, against your record. If you want to leave service in the near future, please do not hesitate to do so with no payment or severance of any kind. You will be quickly replaced by true patriots.
Or a robot.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
That's it.
That's a true
They just
patriot.
put you through all that hell and said, nigga, F you for not coming for free.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because what if people needed to do something immediately?
Right.
I can't wait on you to say if you're going to open the government. I got to go, mow some lawns or cut some ducktails off or whatever it may be.
Yeah.
Pimp or whatever, whatever it may be. Well, that's wicked, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
People got to do what they got to do.
Yeah.
Right.
So everybody wasn't able to just show up with a smile on their face for free.
Yeah.
Some people need gas money to get to work.
That's right.
Yeah. Like I say, it says nearly 60% of Americans don't have enough money to put away, man, for common financial emergencies, according to bank rate. They have different analytics that say 23%, 34%, 42%. But come on average, bro, a lot of people just ain't got $1,000.
Nobody got shit. Then they say pull yourself up by the bootstrap. Well, nigga, I ain't got no boots.
Yeah.
Right.
You took the strap.
Yeah.
And then the pavement is gravel.
Right.
Well, now the maggers are feeling it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah.
So pull yourself up by the bootstraps, boy.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Because the true problem is the elites. That's the problem that needs to be ultimately called out and fixed.
That's right.
You got that, James?
Kind of what's the top?
Yep.
NLT or
Whatever you think.
It's, James, the 5th chapter, in verse 1 in the NLT, it says, warning to the rich in the heading. It says, look here, you rich people, weep and groan with anguish because of all the terrible troubles ahead of you.
Right, and the wealth gap is just crazy.
Yeah.
That is just crazy, man. The wealth gap. All right, I mean, there was a point before the 50s, there was only a few billionaires.
Yeah.
Now it's becoming more and more billionaires, but the wealth gap is just crazy.
Yeah.
While you're sitting here living this life of decadence, disparity, fear, debt, there's someone with enough money to put into this system to fix it within a month and will be back cool.
Right.
They don't put policies in place to fix the issues, they just exploit them.
Yeah.
Right.
They need poverty. They need people on the very bottom crying to them. That makes them feel good. See, the throne of David is going to be rooted in righteousness.
That's right.
We ain't going to do people like y'all are doing people. Although you're going to get your asses kicked, it's for a lesson and for you to learn righteousness and fear the name of the Lord. You rich people have not used your influence and wealth to help any goddamn body, just to exploit them. Predatory capitalism.
If I can say, that's like the 6 stages. I believe the 6 stages of the rise and the collapse of an empire. You have that last stage is the stage of decadence. And the decadence is basically you lose the middle class is basically wiped out.
Yeah.
It's just like a ladder with somebody's on top of the house, somebody's on the ladder, then you have somebody's on the ground. You move that ladder away, now it's no treadmill, no middleman.
Yeah.
So people, you can fall and you can't get up. It's gone.
Yeah.
So that middle class actually is a connection, a mediator throughout society of your society, of an empire.
That's right. Hey, Elder, you just made mention of those billionaires. It says Forbes list from 2024 reported 813 U.S. billionaires at the end of 2024. Other recent reports, some sources cite numbers as high as 902 for early 2025 or 1135 as of September 2025. It says global comparison, the US has the highest number of billionaires of any country. This is the wealthiest country, man. This is clearly the great whore, man. You can't get at this point if you can't get that, bro.
The wealthy nation that dwelleth without care.
Yeah.
Wicked is ruling.
But synonymously, look at the people.
Yeah.
So if you got all of these billionaires here, what's happening with the society? What's happening with these communities that go ignored?
Yeah.
In the earth, and the educational system, and the food system, and the people's access to resources. What's up with that? Here it is in the hood. They'll build a goddamn smoke shop.
Yeah.
Instead of the community centers, and but then the nigga will mess that up.
Yeah.
Spray paint it, have a fight up there, shoot it up, start selling dope out of it.
Yeah.
So really, the only answer is Yahweh Shai.
Yeah. Yeah. Point blank. Period.
That's the only answer, man. Go ahead.
Back in James, the 5th chapter, in verse 2, it says, your wealth is rotting away, and your fine clothes are moth-eaten rags. Verse 3, it says, your gold and silver have become worthless. The very wealth you were counting on will eat away your flesh like fire. This treasure you have accumulated will stand as evidence against you on the day of judgment.
See that? The wealth you have is going to be evidence that you ain't right.
Woo.
Because look at the earth. The wealth you have is going to be evidence against you for judgment in the last days.
Wow. Damn.
Because he got gold just sitting in vaults. He's not using it to help the earth. It's just there.
Like Scrooge McDuck.
Yeah.
On his vault. Just look at what I got.
He's swimming in shekels.
I know, right?
Scrooge was a Jew.
Yep.
But Huey was a Jake. He got deep.
Hey, shit.
Nah, that's their grandfather. All of them were small hats. But the Scrooge, he had demons on him.
Yeah.
He would come out of the gold and spit the rest out.
Backstroke. What?
All that gold while people are just struggling, bro.
Yeah.
And it's after a while, you don't need money. After you got so much money, you don't even need it. So what do you need with $1 trillion?
I personally had a close friend in the world tell me that. He said I'd end up pretty much destroying myself. He told me. He said he'd end up destroying himself. He said someone would probably find him in a pool, face down, floating on top of the water.
Yeah, I would help so many people out until I had 100 million. I just chill there.
I chill, bro.
Just pass, from general. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
You don't need all that goddamn money.
I tell them, hey, do right. Just do right with it and chill, yeah.
But this devil is just predatory towards the poor.
Yeah.
He hates the poor. Like he just gets a hard on for putting more hell on poor people.
Yeah.
If I could say, I just put how many times you can wrap $1 trillion around the world. It says $1 trillion that could be wrapped around the equator 3,890 times. Easily reached to the sun from the earth. That's a lot. Yeah,
That's a lot of goddamn money.
Yeah.
Like you read in James.
God damn. You don't need all that. But they got it.
Yeah.
And they want more. Now they want your soul.
Yep.
So woe to now you rich men.
That's right.
You devils are getting ready to go down because of your ill dealings in the planet Earth, man. And all of the riches you have are going to be a witness against you.
Right.
Here it is, you boast in it.
Yep.
Not to mention you had close to a 400-year head start.
Yep. Right.
So of course you rich.
Yeah.
But he creates a science out of it. This is why I'm at the top and they at the bottom.
Right.
They're subhuman. And I'm just, I have a higher IQ. yada, yada, yada. Man, you devils need to shut the F up, man. It's time for you devils to shut. I'm tired of you devils, man.
Yeah.
I'm tired of the 2/3. I'm tired of you devils. I'm tired of all of this, man.
Yeah.
The goal is that righteousness reigns on earth. We're ready for Yahweh Shah to return. So this is why we are happy to see the times we're in.
That's right.
We don't give a damn, even if it affects us, the government reopening. Close it off. Hey, at the end of the day, do away with all of it. Right. You know? Some more.
This is back in James chapter 5 and verse 4. It says, "For listen, hear the cries of the field workers whom you have cheated of their pay. The wages you held back cry out against you."
See? The wages you held back cry out against you. We living through this right now. And you do that every week. Holding people's money for 2 weeks. It's wicked.
Yeah.
You're holding it back so you can take more taxes.
Yeah.
Certain people get paid once a month. Certain teachers.
Even a week. And you're supposed to get paid every day. After your day's work, you're supposed to get your wages for that day, man.
That's right.
Biblically. This is why the ancient way needs to be established in the earth again.
Right.
But Jake is ashamed of the ancient way. Go ahead.
It says, "The wages you have held back cried against you. The cries of those who harvest your fields have reached the ears of the Lord of heaven's armies."
The elect, the true Israelites, man, the cries of the elect. See, that's what made the Lord remember his covenant with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob in Egypt, was the cries of the Israelites. See? And it's the same thing here, man. Crying out to the Lord. He's hearing our cries now, and now he's acting on it.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Connie says, verse 5 says, "You have spent your years on earth in luxury, satisfying your every desire. You have fattened yourselves for the day of slaughter."
You fattened yourself for the day of slaughter, man. You anything you wanted, you got it. Little boys, little girls, animals, whatever you wanted, you did it. Now is a time of payback, and you trying to stick your chest out and poke your chest and try to be this tough and tap back into being a Christian and we're this, we're that. Nah, man. It's judgment time for you devils.
Yep.
All of this you trying to do ain't gonna work because it's silly.
That's right.
It's not righteous.
Right.
The solutions you're bringing in the form of your technocracy, they ain't right.
Yeah.
It's not rooted in any sort of righteousness. It's wicked.
Yeah.
You're a physician of no value, man.
Because under that roof, it's still it's heavy in individualism. I was rocking with ChatGPT earlier today, and they said everything is so out of course that everything is built in individualism. You know what I'm saying? And that really disrupts the nature of things, man. You know how this society is ran. It's disrupting things. Don't sit there and ask no fucking questions such as that, because who's in rule? You know, that's really a slap in the face. I wonder. Well, first and foremost, pay attention to prophecy. We know what's going on. We know why everything is out of course. Right. You know what I'm saying? I can't believe. Hey, like the elder saying, man, adhere to Yahweh Shem Yahshua. For you Jakes out there complaining, this is the only comfort you're gonna have, bro. You know, like the elder said, man, we, laughing to keep from crying, bro. As little as the lesson continues, you just kind of, get inflamed inside. Because this shit sucks. Sit here preparing for a day, you ain't even gonna get paid that day. You gotta wait another week. Right. That's some bitch shit, bro. All right. That's some real,
this is a childish,
bro.
This is a big child ruling, man.
Yeah, bro.
This is, man.
Yeah. Sitting there nervous in a goddamn store, man. In a department store. I want to budget this and that. Sometimes, bro, I ain't, be responsible, I can, but yeah, man, bro. Don't get that hoodie, bro. As long as you took care of your responsibilities, you helping out the body, you taking care of your bills, man, treat yourself to something, bro, because this place is through, man. This hell ain't gonna be forever for us, Akian.
Oh my goodness, please, Lord.
It's not gonna be forever, man. That whole budget. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put bro. Do the will of Yahweh Shem Shai and live, man. That's all we can do and pray.
Right, but be wise.
Be wise. Times. Yeah, be wise. Yeah, be wise in these times because
a lot of shit you just don't need now.
Yeah, for real.
You know, but like you say, is you just get tired of that.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, you need some new socks, but nah.
You fight.
Sometimes you scared to even look at your account.
Yeah.
You avoid looking at your account. Like if a brother needs Zelle instead of Cash App, you're like, God damn, I gotta go into my bank account. You're like, God damn, I gotta see this nigga, see this shit.
Yeah.
Boy, sometimes you don't even want to look at it.
That's hard to see, man.
Just
like 351 in the checking. Okay, and 1,000 in the savings. You put that shit. You gonna eventually have to put that in the checking.
Yeah. You gotta pull that out, bro. But like the elder said, just in these times, definitely be wise, man. Because he is on some weirdo shit. This nigga will have another freeze on some weird shit.
Right. Something else coming.
Yeah, something else coming, bro.
The Demic, eventually this devil, the mask coming back, he getting ready to show his red ass, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
Through the spirit. The water for you brothers for, the precepts on the comment board. Anybody else got anything? The point was made, whatever comes up, comes out. This all is all guided by Yahweh Shem Shai, you know what I'm saying? The water for the precepts, all of these precepts are bad. We should have tapped into more of them, but hey,
brothers crying with us.
Yeah, brothers are crying
with us.
Crying out with us, man.
Right.
For you brothers who are learning, get them precepts on the comment board.
That's right.
Lessons down.
Everything. Yeah.
So many lessons, so many. You go to IUIC comment board. There's just people praising the men. My elder, my bit, my this, my that, but no precepts.
Yeah.
You go to ISUPK comment board. They just, oh my captain, this, that, oh my God, laughing at what but it's no precepts, man.
Yeah.
You look at our comment board, look at all these precepts.
Mm-hmm. Tons.
Yeah.
One brother posted the whole chapter. Yeah. Job 21. Hey man, so this is a beautiful thing, man. We're gonna give all praises to the Heavenly Father.
Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Hashem, Rakakadash.
And double honors to the apostles, the bishops, and the elders at Great Millstone, and peace and salutations unto the elect. Shalom.
Shalom.